with the word bayt. I don't know why I thought about this lesson randomly, because I used the expression today, one of them. So I thought, okay, yalla, let me use this opportunity to do a lesson, because I didn't know what lesson I can do. So it's a nice idea. I came up with a few. I was asking my sister, she gave me a few ideas as well. Okay. Yalla, let's begin. Before I begin, I want to let you know that there are 4 days left for the Lebanese Arabic courses to start. So if you've always wanted to learn Lebanese Arabic or spoken Arabic or Arabic, and you wanted to do it with structure, this is the right opportunity, because I only run this course 3 times a year. So you have the chance to do it now. We're starting on Monday, September 16, and we finish December 15th, so that's 3 months, and we meet twice a week, every Monday and Wednesday, and there are study sessions over the weekend. You can get all the information. It's all over my page. You will find my email, you will find the link in my bio. Go ahead and do that. And there are 6 available levels this term. I'm mainly opening a level that I don't always open it, the maintenance course, which is my advanced course, maintenance, or general 4, I like to call it. So if you're somewhere in that level, join. Or if you've never studied Arabic, also you can join. Okay, so yalla, let's begin. Stay here, go grab a piece of paper and pencil, and let's start together to do this together. And whoever just came, I was saying we will do expressions with the word bayt. I can't write them on the screen when I'm speaking. Hopefully when I have my new bayt, because that's the word in Arabic, I can start using a bigger screen behind me or something. For now, I have them written here, so let's begin. So in Arabic, the word bayt can mean either house or home, okay? And in the Lebanese dialect, we pronounce it in 2 ways. We can pronounce it bayt, or we can pronounce it bayt. It's the same, bayt or bayt, okay? Maybe I say more bayt, I don't know. It depends maybe on the sentence or the expression. So, bayt, house or home, okay? For example, if I want to say I am home, okay, I say I am in the house, okay? Ana بالبيت. So what am I saying in this case? I'm saying ana, I. Bil means in the, because bi means in and il means the. So bil means in the. So ana بالبيت, I am in the house, which means I am at home. Guys, are you saying out loud with me? Yes or no? You have to say out loud. Don't just, yeah, I'm sitting there passively and I'm not doing anything. Say out loud with me. Yalla. And write everything down. Maybe write it even on the screen better, so that Instagram and YouTube can show it to more people. Okay? So yalla, say with me out loud. Write it on the screen. Ana bilbayt. I am at home. Now, if you want to say I'm going home, we say in Arabic, it's in the Lebanese dialect, we say something like I am the goer on the house. So what do I mean by that? If you're a guy, you say Ana رايح. I'm exaggerating with the but you know, so for you to hear. Ana رايح. رايح. There is a h sound as well. So أنا رايح. Literally, I am the goer. It's a participle. So we're saying I am the goer, but it translates as I am going. أنا رايح. And I use the preposition ع with it. أنا رايح ع. So when you're going to a place, you always use the preposition ع after رايح. So أنا رايح ع. And then I will say البيت, the house. But together, I'm not going to pronounce it أنا رايح ع البيت. We make a liaison and we say عل بيت. أنا رايح على البيت. يلا. Are you saying out loud yes or no? Press the hearts on the screen as well, so that Instagram can show my video to more people. And YouTube as well. Okay, so أنا رايح على البيت. Thank you, Sheikh, for writing it. Or أنا بالبيت. So far, whoever just came, we're doing expressions with the word بيت today. Okay, which is house or home. So again, let's repeat. أنا بالبيت. I am at home. أنا رايح على البيت. I am going home. Now, if I want to say I am going, but in the feminine form, in my case, for example, I don't say أنا رايح. I have to say أنا رايحة. You see, I didn't say رايحة. I said رايحة. أنا رايحة. Say with me out loud. أنا رايحة على البيت. هاي يلا. أنا رايحة على البيت. So if you're a guy, you say أنا رايح. There is a y sound. أنا رايح. And if you're a girl, you say أنا رايحة على البيت. Okay? Now, are you ready for the fun part? Are you ready for the expressions? Yalla, tell me. Put a heart on the screen. Otherwise, I'm not gonna say them. So I have 6 people on YouTube. 6 people only on YouTube after almost 6 years of opening my channel. How? Yalla, come. Whoever's. Hi, honey. I have news for you. I will text you later on. Okay, so we said أنا رايحة على البيت or أنا بالبيت. So the first expression, honey, do you have expressions with the word بيت بالعربي باللبناني أو بالسوري? If anything crosses your mind, tell me. So the first expression for today is البيت بيتك. Okay, so we're literally saying البيت or البيت. Hi Cynthia. البيت, the house. Okay, بيتك, your house. So we're literally saying the house is your house. البيت بيتك. Okay, or if it's a girl, you have to say البيت بيتك. Cynthia, do you know any expressions with the word بيت in Lebanese? Remind me if you know. We're doing that. Okay, so البيت بيتك أو البيت بيتك. I say البيت بيتك. Okay, البيت بيتك. If it's a girl, البيت بيتك. When do we use this expression? Whoever can write it down, please write it down. I will type everything under the videos later on. Okay, so when do I use the expression البيت بيتك? To say to someone, you know, my house is yes, I have it. It's the second one, بيت بيوت. Okay, to say to someone, my house is your house, or maybe make yourself at home. Or for example, I don't know, if my friend tells me, can I come to your house maybe because I don't know, I need to change my clothes and I have a party, I don't want to go all the way to my home and come back. And I will say, of course, you know, of course, and you can do it. My house is your house. البيت بيتك. Somebody told me this expression. One of my students told me this expression. I was saying to her, I am moving my home. I'm moving my home on Friday, by the way. Finally. A new بيت جديد. So I wasn't sure where to go because the flat wasn't, I wasn't sure if my flat is gonna be ready by then, etc. She was saying to me, if you don't find anything by then, you can come stay at mine. We have an extra room. And when I said thank you, merci, and she said voila, like, you know, of course. And she wanted to say البيت بيتك, but she said it in a different way. She said بيتي بيتك. Now, it's not wrong, grammatically it's correct, and it's not a wrong phrase to say, but the actual expression, we don't use it in the sense, in the way she used it, بيتي, my house, بيتك. Okay, we would say the house, which translates in this context as my house. You know what I mean? So البيت بيتك or البيت بيتك, my house is your house. Of course you can come make yourself at home in my home. Okay, for the first expression, yes, no, you like it? Press on the heart button if you like it. Press on so many hearts so that more people can see the videos and the lessons. Okay, so whoever just came, we're doing expressions with the word bayt today. The second expression is nice to memorize. Yalla, memorize it with me. We will say, thank you, George. We will say شغل. Pronounce it with a r. شغل. Fifth cat, I always forget your name. Tell me what's your name. So, شغل. Bit. Everybody, whoever wants to make a comment, hi. Whoever makes a comment, please write your names before you make a comment, so I know and I don't say your nickname, okay? Yes, I speak French. Okay, so the second expression for today is شغل. شغل with a r sound. شغل means work. شغل. بيت. Oh, I remembered another one. Yalla. Let's say this one before I go to the next one then. شغل بيت on its own. When I say شغل بيت, it literally means a work of a home. What does that mean? It makes no sense on its own. It's like you're saying work of a home. It's a way to say like it's homemade, okay? Literally, it's a work of a house. يعني homemade. I don't know. Maybe there's a cake and it's really nice. And my mom's friend says, "Oh, it's such a nice cake. Did you buy it from somewhere or like did you make it?" She says, "شغل بيت." Okay, so it's made at home, homemade. Okay, yalla. This is the second expression. So the first expression what was البيت بيتك, the house is your house. يعني you're more than welcome in my home. My home is your home anytime. Okay, you're welcome anytime. The second one is شغل بيت, which means homemade. Now, when you memorize the second one, we will go to the third one, which is similar to it. Thank you for whoever's writing it. Please write it on the screen so other people can see them as well, okay? I will type them later on. Why do I speak so fast? Okay. The third one is شغل بيت بيت شغل. Okay, so we are flipping them just شغل بيت بيت شغل. It doesn't have to do anything with homemade this time. What does this expression mean? It's a way to say all what I do is work, 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 go home, back to work, from home to work. I don't do anything. So usually this is the answer to, I don't know, a question like, for example, شو الأخبار? شو الأخبار means what are the news or what's news. يلا say with me. شو الأخبار? شو الأخبار? شو الأخبار? What are the news or what's new? You can say ما في شي, there's nothing, ما في شي. شغل بيت بيت شغل. Thank you for writing it down. So شغل بيت بيت شغل is a way to say work, 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 basically. All what I do is work, okay? And you just throw the expression like that. You don't need to say anything with it. So next time somebody says to you شو كيفك or كيفك شو الأخبار, والله ما في شي جديد, شغل بيت بيت شغل. Okay, I said والله ما في شي جديد, والله, like just well, there's nothing new. ما في شي جديد. ما في شي جديد. Okay, ما في شي جديد. شغل بيت بيت شغل. I don't like that they are not written on the screen. بس ما عليه. It's a listening exercise. Take it as a listening exercise. You're gonna read them later on under the video. Okay? So يلا. Let me repeat very quickly the first three expressions. First one was, we just said أنا بالبيت, I'm at home. The second one we said رايح على البيت or رايحة على البيت, I'm going home. Now the expressions. The first one was البيت بيتك أو البيت بيتك. يعني of course my house is your house. You can come anytime, like make yourself at home. The second one is شغل بيت, which means it's homemade. The third one is شغل بيت بيت شغل. Okay? Now, the fourth one is bayt بيوت. Bayt is singular, by the way, and بيوت is the plural of bayt, and it's one syllable. Say with me with one clap. بيوت بيوت بيوت. It's not بيوت, it's بيوت. Okay, so Lebanese people put a lot of sukun on the first letter. Okay, so it's not always like a bayut or wait, I made my hair look bad. Okay, like better like that. Okay, so biyut is in the plural. Lebanese people put a lot of like silence on the first letter, so they don't say a lot of times like ba booby. Sometimes just biyut. Biyut. So bayt biyut. First of all, there was a program like that when we were young. It was for kids, you know, they play bayt biyut. So for example, when you say I don't know, بنلعب, when we were kids we used to say بدك تلعب بيت بيوت, do you want to play, بدك, do you want to, Joey, بدك تلعب, do you want to play, بدك تلعب بيت بيوت. As an adult, maybe the mind goes elsewhere, okay? But when we were kids, bayt biyut meant like, you know, when you go, you get all the stuff from the kitchen and you create like a fake home with the pillows and the blankets and stuff like that. and just pretend this is your home and you have a house and you're drinking coffee in the house or something like that. When kids play that, it's called bayt بيوت. So بنلعب بيت بيوت. You say that in... Okay, my friend Joe from Egypt is saying بدك نلعب عريس وعروسة. That's the equivalent to it in Egyptian, I guess. Okay, merci. Thank you for my hair comments. Okay, يلا. So we can say بدك تلعب بيت بيوت or بدك تلعبي بيت بيوت. Okay. That was the fourth expression. The fifth one for today is it's not an expression, but it's something we say a lot in Lebanon, and it's very important to know like the background of the person. It's like a background check, you know. If you meet someone, you don't, maybe you want to say to them, where are you from or something, but in Lebanon you say من بيت مين. Literally من بيت مين, literally from the house of who. من بيت مين, or أنت من بيت مين, or أنت من بيت مين. First of all, they would be asking, when they say bit, they don't mean the house, from which house you are. You give them the family name. Okay, so basically they're asking you, you belong to which family, and what is your background. We want to know who you are, where you come from, and we want to know all the story about your family. If we like the idea, we don't like the idea. من بيت مين. Okay, so sometimes we don't say أنت or أنت. We don't need to say that. If let's say I have a boyfriend and I don't know, I'm introducing him to my parents, and they want, of course they would know usually before they come, right? But okay, let's say a friend. Okay, a friend, I'm introducing him to my parents. They want to know, who's this guy. من بيت مين. Maybe they ask me before they meet him. Okay, so they want, so basically it's usually Lebanese parents who want to know more about the friends of their children, or you know, who they are going out with, who's the boyfriend, who's the girlfriend. Not necessarily in this context only. A lot of times they just want to know the background. Okay, it's like a background check. Okay, من بيت مين, we ask it a lot in Lebanon. So although it's not an expression, but it's like a cultural tip here for you to know. If somebody asks you من بيت مين, you should tell them about your family name, and then tell them, yeah, I don't know, my father works here, my mom does this or that. Okay? Yes? No? Yeah, press hearts if you like it. Another one is like, if you say to someone أنت من أهل البيت, it's similar to saying البيت بيتك, okay? But it's a little more even يعني. Let me say it slowly. أنت or أنت من أهل البيت, يعني literally you are from the people of the house, يعني you belong to our home, you're part of the family. Okay, that's what it means. If I say to someone أنت من أهل البيت, say it slowly. من أهل البيت, pronounced with a liaison. من أهل البيت. Very nicely written. Thank you for writing them. So أنت من أهل البيت or أنت من أهل البيت, you're part of the family. You're from the people of the family. Okay? Now, we have an expression. It's a little long, this one. I'm not sure how we say it actually. I forgot. I mean, I know, but I might use a word different or something. If somebody knows it, let me know. So, the expression is لبيته من زيز. Let's say it slowly. It comes from the word يلي, which means whoever. يلي, or whichever. But in this context, it means whoever. But we will not pronounce it يلي. We will pronounce it li. لبيته, whoever's house is. But we're saying whoever his house. يلي بيته من زيز, literally of glass. So whoever's house is of glass. That's what we're saying. Okay? So, but we will pronounce it li. لبيته. لبيته من زيز. من. And I'm not saying من زيز. No, I'm saying من. من. Sometimes we reverse the sound. من. من. And then there's a zez. It's a one syllable word. It's not easy to pronounce. There is a followed by zez. And we're not saying zez, it's Zez, zez. So one way of pronouncing this would be by linking it to the word before. So we will say mn, mn, as if we're attaching the of zez to min. So mn, mn, zez, mn, zez. So let's repeat the whole expression. Libeyto zez. Whoever's house is of glass. Okay? لبيته من إزاز ما بيرشق. I think it was يرشق if I'm not mistaken. ما بيرشق doesn't throw stones. Okay, so ما بيرشق I think it was ما بيرشق جيران بالحجر doesn't throw stones on the neighbors. Whoever's house is made of glass doesn't throw stones on the neighbors. And it's not الإزاز, it's زيز. Okay, so اللي بيته من زيز ما بيرشق جيرانه, his neighbors, بالحجر. I think this is how it is. Okay, ما بيرشق جيرانه بالحجر أو ما بيرشق الجيران بالحجر. يعني you don't have to say his neighbors, you can just say the neighbors. جيران يعني neighbors. Okay, جيران. Let's say it slowly. اللي بيته من زيز. Again slowly. اللي بيته من زيز ما بيرشق الجيران أو جيرانه بالحجر. Okay? يعني if your house is made of glass, don't throw stones to the neighbors, as a way to say يعني if you have your bad things you do, or I think you have the same expression in English, right? So when you have some bad qualities, okay, you don't you know how do you say, you don't throw stones at people, as a way to say يعني you don't talk about the bad qualities of others because you are worse. Okay, something like that. Maybe it's like that, no? Is it like that in English? Let me know, guys, if you know the meaning in English. Okay, now the next expression for today is it's like a phrase. It's like not an expression, but like a phrase. bayt al-asid. bayt al-asid. It's a way to say like the core, or the core of the matter. يعني the most important point, basically. Okay, bayt al-asid. So I don't know when somebody's talking about something and you want to tell them يعني go to the main point or something, or they want to tell you or even if you're maybe watching a movie or a story or something and they reach the main important point, so that would be bayt al-asid. bayt written with a qasid, but it's pronounced asid. bayt al-asid. Okay, guys? So bayt al-asid يعني the core of the matter, or the main important point, the most important point. Okay, then we have بيت شعر. بيت شعر يعني شعر is a poem, poetry. بيت شعر يعني a verse. I think in English you say a verse. بيت شعر. Okay, a house of a poetry. بيت شعر, poetry. Okay, and it's not شعر with a فتحة شعر here. No, it's a كسرة شعر. شعر. بيت شعر, a line of the poetry or a verse. Okay, now we also have bayt al-aile, the house of the family. What does that mean? It's usually like maybe when the siblings get married, or somebody travels abroad, or somebody is going to university to another country, whatever. But then the main house is the house of the mom and dad, or the grandma, you know. So that one we call it bayt al-aile, where, for example, everybody goes back to there. You know, in Lebanon we have that a lot because every family has people abroad. Every family has at least 1, 2, 3, if not everybody lives abroad. Okay, so the gatherings, let's say over Christmas or during holidays or something, is usually in bayt al-aile, the house of the family. Now the final one for today, I will break it down into like used as a verb or used as a noun or something. Okay, now let's first learn the verb. Okay, خرب means he destroyed. خرب. بيخرب. بيخرب. And it's pronounced b. بيخرب means he destroys in the present. Okay? So خرب in the past. بيخرب in the present. Okay? So say with me out loud. خرب يا الله. Wait, let me fix my hair again. So خرب بيخرب. Okay. خرب, he destroyed. بيخرب, he destroys. Okay. Now, if I want to say to someone, you destroyed my house, we will say, you destroyed for me my house. We will say, خرب. انت خربت. انت خربت. Plus le, which means for me, we will pronounce it خربتلي. You destroyed for me. خربتلي بيتي. You destroyed for me my house. It's a way to say you destroyed my house. خربتلي بيتي. Not physically somebody came and really destroyed your house and the roof fell on the ground or something. No, you destroyed my home, my family or something. Maybe, usually it's, for example, if let's say somebody, I don't know, had an affair with your wife or something, and like the family is broken now, so we say, we say to the guy can say to that person if he's still alive, خربت لي بيتي. Or for example, it could be a matter of money. If somebody, I don't know, you're running a business with someone and they kind of like scammed you, is it the word? And they took your money or something. خربت لي بيتي. يعني something that brings big damage to the family. خربت لي بيتي. Or if I want to talk about someone else who did that to my home, I say خرب لي. He destroyed. So here the conjugations should be depending on the person we're talking about. So we're not going to go through all the conjugations. I'm going to give you the main ones. So خرب is he destroyed. خرب لي بيتي. He destroyed my home. خرب لي بيتي. Or if it's a girl who destroyed my home, maybe she had an affair with my husband or something, I say هي خربت. خربت. Now if I want to say the full expression, I say خربت لي بيتي. خربت لي بيتي. So these are the verbs. You can watch them later on when I also type them under the video, okay? But the actual expression also can have a noun. The actual noun is خربان. خربان. خربان بيوت in the plural. So there is an expression that says فيها, it has in it فيها خربان بيوت. It has destruction of homes. It has a destruction of homes, literally. فيها خربان بيوت. It's a way to say this is something that can destroy homes. We're saying like maybe we shouldn't do it. فيها خربان بيوت. Don't do it. I don't know, maybe I'm tempted to have an affair with some guy who's married or something. Thank God. With all the mistakes I made in my life, this is a mistake I never made. Good. But okay, going back to the topic. So when maybe somebody wants to tell me, don't do it, فيها خربان بيوت. It has damaging or destruction of homes, as a way to say it can destroy homes. فيها خربان بيوت. Okay. I think that's enough for today. Let me go very quickly. I'm just gonna read them for you to have the chance to repeat them after me. Then we can type them under the video for you to rewatch maybe the video and say them out loud and memorize them. Now, before I read them again, I want to remind you guys that on Monday we're starting our Lebanese Arabic classes live on Zoom. We meet every Monday and Wednesday for 1 hour. And you are focused on, what about this example you are focused on? What do you mean, Mira? Okay, so tell me what you mean. So we will be studying together on Zoom every Monday and Wednesday for 1 hour and 15 minutes, and there will be a study session over the weekend. I don't go to the study session, but my students get together and study, and when they have questions, they text me on WhatsApp, etc., and I answer their questions. But to the advanced people, there will be a spoken Arabic lesson class on the weekends with my cousin. So she will basically be going over the things we study in class, so she does them. Erika, did I answer your message today or no? In my head, I answered. Okay, so tell me if I really answered it. I really forgot. Okay, so we meet every Monday and Wednesday for 1 hour and 15 minutes. So if you've always wanted to learn Lebanese Arabic or spoken Arabic, honestly, this is a very nice opportunity, because it's always very important when you're learning anything, as I always say, to know where you're going, to have a structure, a course plan, a roadmap. You know, on day one, I'm learning this, on day two, I'm learning this. So before you sign up for the course, I will show you what you're gonna learn. Because sometimes people ask me and say, what am I gonna be able to be fluent? I can't promise stuff like that. Honestly, this is nonsense. I can only promise that, okay, you will learn this topic at the end of the course, and you will also learn to speak about this topic and this topic and this topic, or this grammar, or this conjugation, or that conjugation, or this thing. Okay, so I can give you things, tangible things that you will be able to speak. The rest, putting things together, it will be up to practice, experience, how many books you read, how many movies you watch, how many courses you take, all of these. Okay, now if you don't have time to, or if the time is not suitable for you, you can do the recorded version. Either come to class or watch it on your own. And my students already know as well, like sometimes they tell me, don't you sleep? Whatever time they're texting me, I'm answering the questions immediately, so you're not going to be left alone, even if you choose to do the courses on your own. So this month I'm opening absolute beginners, Lebanese Arabic beginners. General one, I'm not opening it live because there was not enough students, but things can change in the last minute. General 2, I'm opening. General 3, you can do it recorded. General 1, you can also do it recorded. All the courses, you can do them recorded. And I'm opening a special course, the maintenance or the General 4 course, that has lots of social media material, movies, songs, Instagram, TikTok videos, etc. This is more for advanced people. So either come to class or do them recorded if you ever wanna fully speak the language and properly. If you have questions about it, you can email me. I'm gonna write my email address, sharik at globetrotwitharabic.com. And there is a link in my bio on... Hi Kassan, you came late. There is a link in my bio on Instagram. Click on it, fill it, send it to me so I can send you all the information and all the course plans. Thank you for watching till the end, whoever watched till the end. Let me see if there are some questions on YouTube. My teacher on different platform does not put that for shtigl like you have. She taught me shtigl. Do you know why there may be a difference? Shtigl is, because shtigl is actually the actual work. It's not the verb. Shtigl is the verb. Okay, so for example, Anna, somebody is asking me why shtigl and not shtigl, because in this expression when we said shtigl, bayt, shtigl, it's like work, homework, work as a noun, not as a verb. But اشتغل with the t in between, or أنا بشتغل, that's the verb. That's why we are putting a t in there. Okay, the ta in there. Who also has a question? Yeah, I like questions like these. Yalla, who also has a question? Or if you want to ask questions about the course or anything, or if any one of you who is here did the course, let whoever is watching know. I guess that's it. Yalla. Time to sleep. Good night. Bonne nuit. See you in class. Bye. How do I... Okay.